Virginia from New York City, and I'm sitting here in Walchsee village in Tyrol, Austria, at Wittlinger's Lymphedema Clinic. I'm here for treatment with complete decongestive therapy, which includes manual lymph drainage, for treatment for cervical cancer lymphedema, secondary lymphedema of the right leg. I developed lymphedema after surgery in 1989, and after a cross-country flight from San Francisco to California to New York. I was with my family for the weekend and noticed my foot was swelling, so I went to a local hospital where they took tests, couldn't diagnose my treatment, and suggested I go to Memorial Sloan Kettering Hospital in New York, where I had had some radiation treatment following surgery. They diagnosed lymphedema and suggested I return to San Francisco, where I was living at the time, to the National Lymphedema Network Clinic for treatment and information. I flew cross-country, again without a stocking, and went to the National Lymphedema Clinic, where fortunately I met a manual lymph drainage therapist who had been trained in Walchsee at the Dr. Vater School, which is an internationally well-known treatment center and training center for manual lymph drainage and a variety of other therapies. When I drove back cross-country to New York, my legs swelled considerably due to the lengthy driving. I called my therapist in San Francisco, and she suggested that I go as soon as possible to Walchsee for intensive treatment as an inpatient. Since there is no clinic for inpatient help in the United States, I immediately called the clinic and went within the month, in January, to the clinic. It was very easy to get there. I flew to Munich and was welcomed by a very supportive staff and had 4 weeks treatment. I had quite a bit of fibrosis in my legs, so they recommended I return the following year. I've come back now for many years, and each year I've had 4, 3, currently 2 weeks treatment, and my lymphedema is extremely stable year to year. I have no treatment in the U.S. at all, because by returning here every year, it's not only become stable, but it's gotten better and better, and you can barely tell the difference now that I have lymphedema. I keep returning here, however, not just because it's a wonderful village with very supportive people who are like family to me now, but because it's very important to maintain your leg or arm with treatment and continue to have manual lymph drainage so that you won't have any setbacks. I want to tell you a little bit about what having treatment is like here in Walchsee. First of all, it's in the Tyrol with beautiful lakes and Alps right next door, woods that you can go walking, very cool and relaxing. And best of all, the people here at the clinic know more than anyone in the United States about lymphedema treatment. The doctors and staff, office and therapists all speak English. There's no language problem whatsoever. And you will get here treatment as an inpatient, which is impossible to have in the United States. It's very important to have inpatient treatment where you rest after treatment rather than going back to work, where you have bandaging available by trained therapists. And most important, you get the support and information and encouragement that will motivate you to not only understand your lymphedema, but to want to take care of it through the years so that it becomes a routine part of your life rather than a burden. Here at the clinic, the therapists are trained by the Dr. Vater School, which is within the clinic itself, and it's internationally renowned for training, and that ensures that you get the best quality of therapists, which is extremely important with lymphedema treatment, that they be trained and continue to monitor their training, which the Dr. Vater School insists on from their therapists. So what your choices are when you come here are many. You can have treatment once a day, twice a day, or have other treatments if you'd like, such as reflexology or acupressure. A variety of other exercise treatments and classes are here. There's a pool where you can have water gymnastics or swim on your own. Beautiful, relaxing surroundings. The food is excellent here. You have very nutritious food. And best of all, when you're here on the weekend, your time is free so that you can travel within an hour's time to Munich, to Salzburg, or to Innsbruck by train, very convenient, and even to Vienna, which is about 4 hours away. I forgot to mention that when you do come to the clinic, you most conveniently would land in Munich. There, the clinic will have a taxi waiting for you, a sign with your name on it. They'll help you with your baggage, get in the taxi, and the next thing you know, about an hour later, you're here at the doorstep of Wittlinger's Clinic, where the staff will greet you, give you a tour, make sure you know where your room is. The rooms are very comfortable and modern. Showers are very fresh, and you can also come to the pool to relax. There are saunas and jacuzzis. However, those aren't recommended for patients. But another important thing is, if you are single like myself, you can find many people here from international countries who speak English as your dining mates. Or if you prefer, you can bring your husband, you can bring a friend, you can bring your children, you can even bring your pet, so that you don't feel alone any minute of the day. The other thing that you can do is walk about less than 10 minutes, to stroll to the village, where people are very familiar with lymphedema, so there's no cause for embarrassment. Your leg or arm will be bandaged during the day, so that people expect this and welcome you. They all speak English. Charge cards are welcome, both at the clinic and for shopping in the village. And it's nice to go have an apple strudel or a coffee in the evening, listen to a band concert, or just relax looking at the beautiful mountains. If you have any questions about the clinic, the plans that are available, or the treatment, you can go to their website, which is lymphedema-clinic.com, where you'll find information about the treatment, nutrition, tips on precautions, tips on traveling, what you'll experience here, and you can always email them questions. If you want, you can also have some pictures on the website of what the clinic is and the village, the beautiful mountains, and I would want to welcome you to come to Wittlinger's Clinic. I'm here every August for many years, and I feel terrifically at home, and I'm sure that you will too. And the best of all, you'll get treatment that isn't available in the United States, and I can just about personally guarantee that your lymphedema will improve. See you in Walchsee. Bye.